Danny Feldman.
And I'm Max Freiberger.
And our project is on Prohibition. The noble experiment.
A blow against personal liberty.
The 18th Amendment was passed in 1919, banning all sales and consumption of alcohol.
There was an excessive amount of debate between American citizens on whether or not to ratify the 18th Amendment.
Eventually, the amendment passed and all sales and consumption of alcohol was banned. A major success for prohibitionists.
This was followed by massive failures in enforcing the new law. Organized crime and illegal dealing were found in virtually every major city.
The ultimate consequence of prohibition was nullification in 1933.
And the end of a dry America.
Extra, extra! Read all about it. Alcohol is banned from our nation. Today at 12 a.m., 1 year after Congress passed the 18th Amendment, Americans saw their last legal drink as prohibition comes into effect across the U.S. Only 3 cents a copy. Extra, extra! Read all about it.
Das ist das Schlimmste! What will Cincinnati do without our growing industry? I swear, this has to be a blow against Germans like me. They still blame us for all the war trouble just because of our heritage. Think about the lost jobs. Think of the economy. Think of our society. Das ist Monster.
Sorry, sir, just sharing the news.
Thousands of people lost their jobs in the past few days, and more to come as prohibition affects the nation. Some people say that prohibition was strictly enforced in Cincinnati because of its rich German heritage. World War I had just ended, and people were still cautious around German immigrants. But not everybody was as angry about this experiment as I was.
Let me see that paper. Success! I knew it would happen. Where's that paper boy? We have to tell the whole world this wonderful news.
Wait, you are the famous prohibitionist Van Wheeler, who founded the anti-saloon league.
Indeed I did. Indeed I did. The best decision of my life. Here, take some of these flyers. Tell all your friends and family. Think of how happy the women and children will be. The age of utopia has come. I am the famous prohibitionist Wayne Wheeler. I founded the Anti-Saloon League in 1893, not too far from here in Westerville, Ohio. Even so, my papers and flyers made it all the way down here to Newport, Kentucky.
Whoa! Where am I?
Excuse me, sir. Please repeat yourself.
I said, where am I?
I can't understand you.
You better head over to the bar. It's a party over there.
You haven't heard. Alcohol's been prohibited.
Password. Can't let you in without a password.
Sorry, sir.
Hey, I'm an undercover federal agent trying to stop illegal drinking. Now keep quiet and don't blow my cover. All these boozers think I'm the regular bartender right now. Password.
Huh. Banana.
Okay, come in. Hey, Mr. Capone. How are things?
Fantastic. Business is booming, if you know what I mean. Boom, boom!
I'm very glad to hear it, sir. Did the last shipment run smoothly?
We hit a few snags, but them Coast Guard's about as bright as a bowling ball. We've got the best rum runners in town.
Aren't you worried about getting caught?
Nah, I got too many people in my pocket.
Do you ever think that what you're doing is wrong?
Listen here, buddy. This American system of ours, call it Americanism, call it capitalism, call it what you like, gives each and every one of us an equal opportunity if we only seize it with both hands and make the most of it. Now, excuse me, I got some flappers going to pull me down the street.
That's Al Capone, one of the gangsters I've been trying to catch for some time now. He's a tricky one. made millions of dollars in the illegal alcohol dealing industry. But as always, he's easily distracted by women. He's not the only one I'm trying to catch, though. There's another character around here who's been stirring up some trouble. His name is George Remus. Password.
Banana.
Come in. Here he is now.
That was a close one.
Want a beer?
No thanks, I don't drink.
So what happened?
I was walking down yonder street and this cop came by. He told me he knew what I was up to and I had to pay that son of a gun off so he wouldn't arrest me.
What were you up to, sir?
Between you and me, I was checking out a big shipment to Tommy Mills, the largest speakeasy in all of Chicago. Got some pretty fat whales over there. Anyway, the cop was so nosy he did not know who he was messing with. Now, keep this between us.
George Remus was born in Germany, but moved to Chicago in his early life. As he grew up, he owned his uncle's pharmacy, but he wanted a better job, so he became a lawyer. He mainly defended people against Prohibition's case, so he constantly read through the Volstead Act. George Remus found a loophole in the act, and that was that alcohol could be sold for medicinal purposes. Since he was already a pharmacist, he started buying all kinds of drugstores and selling alcohol as fake prescriptions. I've been trying to put him in jail for years now. But this is why it's so hard to catch these people. Most cops make more in bribes nowadays than they do in their actual salaries. Password.
Banana.
Come in.
How about them Yankees?
Are you drunk?
I'm not drunk. You're the drunk. Now, don't tell the missus. She thinks I'm drinking away the paycheck.
Get out of here. As you can see, not much has changed. People have still been finding ways to get their alcohol. Illegally, of course. Heck, I even heard President Harding has his own special store of alcohol locked up in the White House.
He does?
Anyway, I better get going. Good night, folks. Be careful.
The justice system may have failed with prohibition and alcohol, but I'm sure it'll be cracking down on illegal casinos, like this one. I just hope we don't get caught. Blackjack! Blackjack! Anyone want to play blackjack?
I'll play. You know I say this every time, but it sure feels good ordering a legal drink again.
I hear you. It's hard to believe that the coppers aren't coming around every time someone takes a swig.
Hit me.
Bust.
Damn it. You know I hated Prohibition. It's such a huge failure in my opinion. It's hard to believe the last one was 13 years.
A great new game.
Sure.
So I guess you could say anti-prohibitionists succeeded after all, didn't they?
Yeah. I wonder what those hotshot bootleggers like Capone and Remus are doing now.
From what I've heard, Capone's riding in Alcatraz, and Remus has been a little washed up since he got out of jail. Never managed to get back into the game.
Well, anyway, it worked out for average Americans like you and me. The gangsters got their casinos, like this one. Us Americans still have something naughty to do, now that gambling's illegal. Hit me. Yes!
The reason the noble experiment ended was because many organizations supporting Prohibition, like the Anti-Saloon League, lost all their political power towards the end of the 20s. Also, our nation's economy was beginning to fail and we needed the extra industry. Lastly, organized crime and illegal dealing were wreaking havoc in virtually every major city, affecting the lives of many normal Americans.
This is getting me nowhere. I'm hardly making any money. Bootlegging was such a better job than this garbage.
You want to place a bet?
I bet you this nation won't last 2 years before going back to being dry. Too many guys like me out of business because alcohol's legal again. Casinos got nothing on a rum run.
I'm pretty sure America will stick with its decision.
Ha! Good luck with that one, buddy.
Yep, the debate between the wets and the dries still continues to this day. Kind of makes you wonder what the debate will be in 77 years. Who knows if it will ever end? All that matters now is that we can sit back and enjoy our beer.
Cheers.